We just finished our first month of full-time RVing. There was things we expected, things we didn't expect. Rodeo, dang sure didn't expect any of this.
In case you haven't met her yet, this is our 8-year-old Golden Retriever, Rodeo.
Overall, our first month was a total success. Deena never hit me over the head with a frying pan.
And that's only because I couldn't find it.
Well, lucky me. RVing journey started the day we picked up our RV from Lazy Days over in Tampa. They were kind enough to let us stay on their property for 2 days. That gave us time to go through systems, try to learn the best we could, right?
Right.
It was definitely overwhelming.
They were there for us, and we took advantage of that.
Yeah, it was definitely overwhelming, trust me. The first 2 days, I was in a buzz. They were very nice. They did a really, I believe, a 2.5-hour walkthrough with us on the systems.
Hi, Marty.
So that was very, very good. We did have our inspector, I guess, did have a couple things on his punch list.
Yes, we did hire our own inspector.
Yeah, and he found a couple things, and Lazy Days was more than willing to fix those in those 2 days that we were there. Once we left Lazy Days, we headed due east over to Cars Park in Merritt Island. We chose Cars Park because it was literally 2 miles from the house we were staying in. We were there for 5 days. We really had 3 main goals we wanted to accomplish while we were at Cars Park. Goal number 1 was a must-have. We had to get everything out of the house, into the RV, and ready, I guess organized enough that we could travel down the road. That was a must-have.
Yes.
Goal number 2 was a surge protector. I really wanted to hardwire in a surge protector before we, were camping for a couple days, to be honest with you. And goal number 3 was a TPMS system. I really wanted to get one hooked up, and we did accomplish all 3 of those. That first week was extremely stressful, and I think that was
on top of a few appointments too.
Yeah, we had some last-minute doctor appointments we wanted to get done before we hit the road.
It was very stressful.
Yeah, it was, and we really, I'm sorry, but we really didn't get a chance to enjoy Cars Park. I think we probably worked 12 hours a day, and by the end of the day, we were just exhausted.
Yeah,
but
not like we didn't enjoy it like we wanted to.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely go back though.
Oh
to enjoy
definitely.
it. But we did get everything done that we wanted to get done at Cars Park. And our next step at this point was we're going to head over to Canopy Oaks, which is in Central Florida. We're going to stay there for a month. And the whole reason we chose Canopy Oaks was it's kind of a middle point for us. Our dealer, Lazy Days in Tampa, was just to the west of Canopy Oaks. And a lot of our family and friends was just east of Canopy Oaks. So we figured we're there for a month. If we had any problems with the RV, we could head over to Tampa. But it also gave our family and friends the opportunity to come visit us while we're. And I'm so glad that they did. We had we had a lot of visitors. Yeah. That was probably one of my first big surprises was how hard it was to say goodbye.
Yes.
Some of those people.
To leave,
that was pretty tough. So
those people, our family.
Those people. Sorry, Mom, Dad.
And kids.
Yeah, kids, grandkids.
Best friends.
Those people, you people. So I'm really glad that we decided to stay at Canopy Oaks for a full 4 weeks. We had a lot of little small things that we had to order online, and by staying for 4 weeks, it really gave us the time to order online, not have to worry about cutting it too close to the dead end or to the time that we're going to leave. So that really, really worked out well for us.
And the lady at Canopy Oaks office knew our name.
Yeah.
She knew who we were. With all the packages we were having shipped to the office.
I felt like Norm on Cheers. But yeah, that actually worked out very well for us. And again, Canopy Oaks, great campground. We really couldn't enjoy it too much.
We had a lot going on still. We still had things that we had to get done. On top of that, with our family and friends coming to visit us and stay with us for quite a while off and on, we did not get to enjoy it like we had hoped we would.
Yeah.
But we did enjoy it, and we will definitely go back there again too.
I don't have any qualms with Canopy Oaks at all. We had a great campsite and
great pool, nice people.
And I wish we had more time to actually enjoy the place. So while we were at Canopy Oaks, it also gave Deena time to kind of reorganize, go through again. Yeah, again. Although she did find the frying pan, so that's a little scary.
Yeah, better be careful now.
And it gave me time to start. Well, actually, both of us, we had a lot of those small projects that we wanted to start. And I think one of the very first projects, it was kind of a necessity. In our second bathroom, I believe the first week we were at Canopy Oaks, we noticed a little bit of water on the ground. Now we were getting a lot of rain, so I wasn't sure at the time it was maybe some wet clothes in there or something. But I did find out when you flushed the toilet in the back, it was leaking water. And what was causing that was the vacuum breaker in the back. It's a little it's a little plastic gadget that goes in the back of your toilet, and I believe it's like an anti-siphon thing. So when you flush your toilet, the dirty water can't backflow into your fresh water. So it's a safety thing. The vacuum breaker I ended up taking off the back of the toilet. We ordered a new one online. It came within a couple days, and we put that back on. We haven't had any problems since. If you do have to put a vacuum breaker on, I think it literally took us 5 minutes. It wasn't that bad at all, and we haven't had any problems since. So that was probably our first big project of the RV.
Yeah.
And there's a whole lot of other small projects that we wanted to get done too. Luckily for us, I think all these were very small projects. The kitchen sink was another small project for us. The way they had it hooked up was, for the hot water, you had to pull the handle towards you. For cold water, you had to push the handle away from you. Now there's two ways to fix this. We could basically loosen the whole base up and turn the whole base around, but we do like having the handle on the right hand side of the sink. So it's again, very easy fix. I just went up underneath. You got the hot water and the cold water hoses that go into the faucet, and we just reversed them. So we have hot going to cold, cold into hot, and now when we push the lever away from us, it's hot water towards us. It's cold water. Right. It's just a personal preference. That's just the way we like it, and it was a very, very quick fix.
Yeah, it was quick.
Another thing that we did, really, I think advice from others on YouTube, was we wanted to protect our windows inside the kitchen and in the living room. So if you're not familiar with the 397, the windows have, I guess, like a frosted backing on them. That's the only way I can describe it. And I've heard people talking about bottles falling over, hitting the back frosting of the windows, or the glass. Yeah. And I guess scratching or leaving marks in and we really didn't want that.
Right.
So hats out to other people on YouTube who gave us the idea. And Deena bought, you bought kind of board?
It's called a foam board.
Deena bought foam board?
Just at the dollar store.
Okay. And we bought these little, I don't know what they're called. Picture backs. If you picture a picture frame, those little tabs that you can turn to put a picture in and out, that's what we use to hold the board in. So we cut the board to fit the windows, and we took those little picture things and drilled holes for those and put them in, so it looks very clean. You know, again, we did that the first couple weeks we had the RV, so we don't have to worry about the frosting on the back of our windows getting scratched. Couple other small projects. And you have to remember, we were in Canopy Oaks, middle of Florida, middle of summer. It was hot.
It was really hot.
Our RV has 3 vents in it, 1 in each bathroom and 1 in the kitchen. On a sunny day, if you stood underneath one of those vents, it was hot. You could really feel the sun beaming down.
And the skylight in the shower too, and the main shower, the front bathroom too, which is big. Yeah,
it is, yeah. Now we did order some permanent roof vents to cover those up, but they took a couple weeks to come in.
Right.
So Deena had actually a great idea to cut for a temporary fix.
Right.
For the vents.
Right. So we just cut some grip. You know how grip liner that you use in your drawers, your kitchen drawers or whatever. We took some of that, cut them to the size of the fan vent covers, and put Velcro, double sticky sided Velcro onto the grip, and then up on the vents, and just it stuck there until The vents.
we still have the one on the
Oh yeah, the one
skylight.
is still on the skylight. So
Yeah, that will probably stay there. It's really, what's really nice about it though too is the grip that Deena used has little holes in it, so we're not completely blocking out the light.
yeah, the light still comes in, but not near as much. It doesn't get near as hot.
Yeah, which is really, really nice.
Yeah.
And again, that was a temporary thing until our roof vents could come in. And we did finally get I believe they're called Max Air roof vents. These were really nice. I'm really glad I got these. They have basically fit right over the vents. You put these 4 basically like cotter pins in and you're done. I think it took me longer to climb up on the roof of the RV than it did to install these vents. So that was another thing we did, again, within the first few weeks while we were at Canopy Oaks. The other, I guess, small, again, this is a very small project, but it's something I wanted to do. And again, this was kind of from advice from others on YouTube. We have some vents on the outside of the RV. I believe they're from the hot water heater vents. And we bought these little caps for them, I guess screen caps. And we put those, again, that's just so mud daubers and critters can't crawl in there. And we put those on, they give you a little spring to put it on. I really didn't like that. So I used some safety wire, put it on with 3 different places of safety wire, pulled them tight, and they're not going anywhere. So again, that was a very small project, but again, something I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
It's over and done with.
Right.
And we don't have to worry about one less place for critters getting in.
Right.
So overall, Canopy Oaks, 4 weeks, we got a lot done. Wasn't quite as stressful as the first week. We did get a little bit of time to enjoy the pool. I feel personally it was a total success. I'm really glad we did stay for the 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If we didn't, it would have been very hard ordering parts and trying to
Well,
time.
not just that, we did get to spend a lot of time with our family and friends, and we met some really nice people there. And
oh yeah.
yeah.
And again, that
was relaxing.
On
top of being stressful, it was relaxing as much as it could be.
But leaving Canopy Oaks was a little, I don't know, it was sad and exciting.
Yeah, it was surreal.
We were definitely ready to leave. Again, it was very hard. We had family there. That was tough.
Yeah, it was.
That was tough.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
The sun.
Yeah, there's no sun right here today. We're having flash flood warnings all day.
Once we left Canopy Oaks, we headed to north central Florida for a week to, I'll try to pronounce this right, Ichetucknee Springs?
Ichetucknee Springs.
I'll let her say it.
Ichetucknee. Ichetucknee.
Ichetucknee. Yeah, what she said. We only got to spend a week there, and I had to work during the week, so I really didn't get much time. But we did get Saturday. We had a day on the river and in the springs. I'll tell you, if you haven't been there, if you get a chance, go.
Beautiful.
We went tubing. We probably spent 2 or 3 hours in the tubes, drifting down the river. Crystal clear, cold. I'm a Florida boy, but it was cold.
It was refreshing.
It was cold.
Refreshing.
And the tube ride was actually a lot of fun. It was, basically a lazy river.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But once we left there, we went up into the north entrance of, what's it called?
Ichetucknee Springs.
Ichetucknee Springs. I have something called the Blue Hole, and I think called the Head Spring. And one of us actually went swimming there. The other one didn't.
I had just dried off, and I did not want to get wet again.
So that was a lot of fun, but that was even colder.
I do regret it, though.
I think the guy told me it was 72 degrees.
Yeah.
So that was really our first day where both of us could spend time together, enjoy it,
totally relax.
and relax, not have to worry about anything. So that's our first month of full-time RVing. My personal thoughts: it was very, very stressful, I think, in the very beginning as time went on. And I think some of that stress, not just from moving, but also trying to learn all the new systems. There's so much to learn. Again, we were working 12-hour days, and then when that was done, I was in the manual trying to learn some of these systems, and Deena was still trying to learn other things. So,
and you have to remember, we did a lot of research. We were prepared. We did a lot of research.
Over 2 years.
Over 2 years worth of reading and researching and YouTubing and finding our own way to learn things and learn as much and think about as much, just a lot. So even as much as we knew going into it, when it actually hits home and you're like in that moment, it's a lot. Thank gosh. For me personally, it's the people that were so more than willing to help with any questions or anything that we needed, any advice. Our fellow YouTubers out there, we've learned so much from you guys, so many.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And on the road too, at the campsites, we've really met a lot of really nice people and so accepting of us and the community and just really friendly, and it just means a lot to us. It really does.
Now that you mention, that's probably another big surprise that I didn't expect was the people, right?
Yeah.
And the people have, again, we've only been doing this for a month, but the people have been great.
Yes.
Right? I think we've already made some really good friends. So recap on our first month of full-time RVing. My personal feelings is I think it was a total success. It was definitely stressful in the beginning, trying to get everything prepared, trying to learn all the new systems. But as time went on, I think each day we felt more and more comfortable. Is that how you feel?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So would we do it again? In a heartbeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
definitely would.
We're gonna enjoy this.
Yes.
This is gonna be fun.
We're gonna miss our loved ones that we are leaving in Florida, but luckily for us, we know that they'll be able to visit, and we'll be able to visit again too. The way that everything has opened up and just kind of fell into place for us, it is like almost God is telling us this is where we're supposed to be, and we just couldn't be happier. So that pretty much sums up our first month on the road. Thank you for joining us on our journey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. We'd love to hear from you, so please comment below.
And remember, always live life to the fullest.